Okay folks, we're out here today in Tastasita. We've got a bee tree here. There's a split in the tree. I know the lighting's not very good, it's overcast this morning. There's a split in the tree right here. It started to rot out, and we've got bees that moved in there. Actually, I can see their combs now. I'm sure y'all can't, but I can see their combs up there. You know, I don't know this little hive's going to survive here, stay here. I think they just moved in. But anyway, the homeowner wants this tree trimmed up a little bit. He wants this water sprout here taken off. And over here on this side, he wants this lower limb taken off just for cosmetics. Now, it looks like the tree is pushing out leaves, so it looks like it's going to wake up again this spring. But, you know, ultimately this tree is rotting out. It's going to die eventually. But, you know, he said, no, he wants to keep the tree as long as it's alive, which that's fine, I understand that. Anyway, so I told him, you know, rather than go to the effort to get the bees out, I'll just knock off these lower two limbs for him. You know, saves him the full cost of the trap out removal, and you know, saves me the labor of doing it. So anyway, I've got my extra long ladder here that I borrowed from Neil at Forest Tree Service again, and I've got it already lashed off to the tree. I'm going to get up here and get this water spout off this side, and then I'll move the ladder, re-secure it, and get up there and get that limb off that side. It should be, like we always say, it should be pretty easy, but we'll go ahead and get after it. Just like that, we got her done. Got the water sprouts taken off this side, and come around here and we got that big limb taken off right there, and he even had a little smaller limb down here that had a couple little water sprouts coming off of it, and I went ahead and reached around the tree and knocked it off. That was a booger because I was having to try to reach out and around with the weight of my saw in one hand and try to trim. I guess I need to get a little bit lighter saw. But the bees were super cool about it. They never came out and bothered a thing. When I was trimming that upper limb, they came out and a couple of them just kind of flew around my face, but they didn't even bump me, didn't even bother me. And when I trimmed this last little one right here, I actually had to, you know, like I said, reach around, and I mean, I was putting my arms right in front of their entrance, and it never bothered me. So, good sign, good gentle bees. I'm glad this guy decided to elect and just leave them in the tree, and hopefully they'll do well here for years to come. But anyway, we're gonna get all the rest of this debris here, that big limb, you get an idea how big it actually was. We'll go ahead and get all this trimmed up, pruned up, and loaded in the truck, and we'll be on the way.